it's a very painful experience because everything that is supposed to create a healthy, ongoing, loving, intimate relationship actually provokes the victim of childhood sexual abuse into a spiral, a downward spiral that she cannot control, and she drags the intimate partner with her. The more the intimate partner tries to love her, to compensate for her fear of intimacy, to hold her, to contain her, to reassure her, the more the victim of childhood sexual abuse panics, hates him, rejects him. It is a kind, it is very similar to the twin anxieties in borderline personality disorder: approach, avoidance, repetition compulsion, abandonment anxiety, separation insecurity, versus enmeshment and engulfment anxiety. So it's a bit of a mirror of BPD, and it is therefore not surprising that in the etiology, in the causation, in the reasons for borderline personality disorder, when we interview borderline personality disorder patients and we ask them about their childhood and so on, we find an inordinate proportion, an inordinate percentage of people who have had sexually abusive experiences in childhood. Borderline personality disorder is intimately linked with early childhood abuse, especially sexual. Dissociative identity disorder is almost exclusively linked to sexual experiences in early childhood, inappropriate sexual experiences in early childhood. So there is causation here. There's a direct line connecting these experiences in childhood and the unfortunate pathological outcomes. However, regrettably, the person who pays for all this is usually the intimate partner. He ends up paying. He ends up paying the piper. He ends up, suffering because to overcome these defenses against intimacy and love associated with pain and vulnerability and boundary breaking, to overcome these, you need to really be attuned, patient, and to work nonstop towards somehow convincing the borderline or the dissociated, the DID patient, convincing her that your love is going to be different. Your intimacy is not going to be the same. You're going to offer her a variant or variety of love and intimacy and caring and affection and compassion and holding and containment and support and succor and everything. You're going to offer her all this unconditionally. It's not, you have to convince her that it doesn't necessarily have to do with gratifying you sexually. That means sometimes abstaining from sex for a very long time. And few intimate partners are willing to do this. So this is the price one has to pay in order to, love a victim of childhood sexual abuse. The scars are forever. The damage is permanent. The trauma is all pervasive. The coping strategies are dysfunctional. The hurt, the pain, the fear dominate and dictate and drive the victim forward. Actually, not forward, but away from her intimate partner.